All right, Glow Getters, let's unbox your CIT Pen package. So let's start with our CIT Pen. It comes in this reusable bag. Your CIT Pen is going to be carefully wrapped. Your device comes with 2 batteries, one that will be attached and an extra lithium battery here. Each battery will last on a full charge for up to 4 hours, and it takes about 15 to 20 minutes to reach a full charge. You can even work with your device plugged in if you'd like to, but I recommend having both batteries charged up and ready to go to start your day. Your battery will light up red while it's charging, and it'll turn blue as soon as it's finished. In order to avoid overcharging and killing your battery and having to buy another one, you want to remove this from the charger as soon as it turns blue. Now, switching your battery is as simple as twisting and screwing it onto your device. So to power on your device, you simply hold the power button here until it lights up. And to change the speed of your device, you simply click the 5 speeds and you can hear the speed slow down. I personally prefer to always work on the red setting because it's the fastest and it's creating the most microchannels per minute. All right, next to the depth dial. And as you saw, to turn off the device, I held the power button the same way I turned it on. All right, moving to the depth dial, you'll look for the little notch, the little dot above CIT Pen here, and you can see the numbers listed on your device just above that. It starts at 0.25 being the lowest cosmetic depth, and it works all the way up to 2.5 millimeters deep. Now you are twisting your device to increase the depth. And keep in mind, everything from 0.25 millimeters up to 0.3 millimeters is cosmetic depth. Anything 0.5 millimeters and above is considered medical. Now, let's talk really quick about what depths correct which concerns. The only reason I would personally ever work on medical depth is for medical concerns, such as scarring, whether that be acne, thermal or surgical scars, stretch marks, and cellulite. Now, to fully and correctly address scar removal, you want to be working into the reticular layer of the skin, which sits at about 1 millimeter to 1.5 millimeters deep. To get there, you simply will twist the little dot on the device until it aligns with 1 millimeter. Now, for cellulite, you need to be working in the subcutaneous layer of the skin, which is at about 2 millimeters deep. For every other skin concern, such as age management preventative, fine lines, wrinkles, pigment especially, you only need a bare minimum stimulation. So for all of those concerns, I recommend staying on cosmetic bare minimum depth. Now, pigment is one of those tricky concerns where you really need to minimize the amount of inflammation you cause in the skin to avoid post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation. So managing the inflammation looks like working on cosmetic depth, using the anti-age growth factors to help reduce inflammation, and following proper post-care. That addresses all of the concerns that your depth dial corrects, and let's move on to the rest of your CIT Pen package. You will have a variety of a few different cartridges. You will have a silicone and surgical steel nano cartridge. And these nano cartridges do not work past the top layer of skin regardless of depth. So this is ideal for a client who wants an immediate glow in their skin with no downtime. This is the perfect treatment, nano-infusion, to do right before a big event or right when you want to look your absolute best. Now, microneedling, on the other hand, you will definitely look your absolute best, but you need time to heal. We have brand new cartridges. The needle is very thin, and that creates a very tiny microchannel in the skin. So these do enable you to heal much quicker than any other cartridge on the market, but it still takes up to 3 to 5 days to fully heal. So We recommend waiting and doing this treatment a couple weeks before a big event. But your 12-tipped cartridge, which you have 2 of with your device, is going to target age management, pigment, stretch marks, scarring, all of the above. It's going to lighten, tighten, and truly brighten the skin. So you have your variety of cartridges, and you also have a love letter from me. And what many people don't realize is that this love letter here, this welcome letter, is made on petal seed paper. So what I recommend you do is write down all of your intentions, everything that you would like to achieve with your CIT Pen device. Go ahead and plant your intentions down in the ground and watch them bloom with your growing business as CIT helps bloom all of the success and results and profit margin for your business. Lastly, in the package here, you have your growth factors. So these are the anti-age growth factors that are harvested from bone marrow. These are the stem cytokines. Cytokines are the cell-to-cell messengers, the chemical messengers, the conditioned media that the bone marrow growth factors give off. These are extremely helpful and very beneficial for reducing inflammation in the skin. All right, diving through the rest of your pen package. You have your Neroli Nirvana for the pre-cleanse portion of your treatment. This helps to loosen any dirt and debris and really help to degrease the skin, remove any makeup, and help you to get a really nice deep clean when you go in with your cleanse. This is the Gentle Cream Cleanser. It's perfectly safe for microneedling. This is the ideal choice to use prior to treatment because it has no acids or ingredients that could sensitize the skin pre-treatment. Next, we have your supplies for treatment. You have hyaluronic acid, which is of high molecular weight, making it the safest choice for microneedling. Now, I like to cocktail the hyaluronic acid with the anti-age growth factors. I mix these 2 together, and this is what I use for Glide during all of my professional treatments. Next, you have your CIT Protective Sleeves. Now, these are very important. This is your barrier between you and the device. This is what is going to keep your device looking brand new and keeping it in good condition. Because if you think about it, you're applying product to the skin, either the high weight hyaluronic acid or the growth factor, and you're touching the device. Now, if you continue to do that and touch the depth dial, that serum's gonna harden on your device. So in order to keep it fresh and like new and keep the depth dial functioning as it should, you want to utilize your CIT Pen Protective Sleeves. Now, to use these properly, you're going to take a pair of scissors and cut the tip off, just about a ½ inch. Cut that off, discard it, and insert your device. It helps if you set the depth, what you'd like to start at before inserting your device into the sleeve. And just like that, you're ready for treatment. All right, next in your CIT Pen package, you have post-care. So your cyan sheet mask, this is pure hyaluronic acid. I like to send clients home with this and recommend that they go home and put it in the fridge to cool it down. Because post-microneedling, your client is going to feel as if they have a sunburnt, tingly sensation in their skin. It takes about 4 hours for the numbing cream to wear off. So by the time they get home and cool their mask down, they'll be ready to use it and it will feel super refreshing on the skin. There's also a ton of extra hyaluronic acid in this product, so they could even roll it up and keep it in the fridge and use it that night. You also will receive a post-care kit. These are all of the products that are safe to use post-treatment, everything you should be using within 24 hours of treatment. So you have your Herbal Skin Solutions Corrective Serums to brighten and tighten the skin while encouraging more collagen production with the EGF Cellular Activator. that's really going to help speed healing and repair, along with the Safe Cream Cleanser. And you also have the Healing Cream, which has arnica and CBD. That's a moisturizer you can use the next day to lock moisture into the skin and really make sure the skin is healing, reduce any bruising, and also reduce inflammation. All right, next you have your Corrective Serum. This award-winning serum is truly what's going to help target pigmentation, infuse the skin with hydration to really smooth out and plump any fine lines and wrinkles. And this serum is something that your clients should be using post-treatment and every day following to maintain their results. Okay, last but not least, you have your fabulous skincare sticker, and we rotate different stickers too. So yours may look slightly different than this one, but you've got all of the products listed in order of how they should be used. And you also have a sample pack of our entire skincare line. And my favorite part is that you get trees planted in your honor for every purchase, including the CIT Pen Package. So there you have it. There's your CIT Pen Package. I know you're going to love it as much as we do. So cheers to your future results and your increased profit margin.